My husband and I were married 40 years ago last Sunday. I was 15 when I got pregnant. I turned 16 August 21st, and then we got married September 22nd. He was older, mature. He did definitely have a moody side, so, that kind of probably seemed attractive. When I realized it had been a couple months and I was probably pregnant, I went to my mom first and told her, and I think that's when she took me to the Northside Life Care Center. And it was just a few blocks away, and we went in and had the pregnancy test.
Yes, it was a shock, but it was a pleasant shock because immediately I knew she was going to be a great mom, but she needed a little help, a lot of help.
When I found out what happened, I'm like, wow, what are you going to do? How are you going to do this?
As the oldest of 7 kids, I've been very aware of what it was like for my parents to have me at such a young age, just because I was very much a part of all of those experiences for them.
He's always been a good brother. He's always had a very calm kind of leadership disposition. We kind of put him through the ringer at the beginning of his life, having to be 2 teenage parents plus the oldest brother of a slew of kids, and then not really having our act together, so he had to step up to the plate.
I was helping more with my siblings than I wanted to as I got older, but I never felt like it was something that I had to do. I really enjoyed taking care of my siblings. It felt natural to me.
When I got pregnant with Alex, I was not in a good place. Things were pretty rough around our house. I was pretty sure Bob and I weren't working things out very well and just really ready to be done. I have a ton of compassion for people in that position. A few of my girlfriends have had abortions, and no, I don't judge them. You only think of what you're going through at the time. Your social situation, your finances, what it means, on so many levels. If that person is going to be a good father, I mean, there's a lot of things. And you're so filled with emotion and hormones and everything going on, you don't know what to do. So that's why I don't believe in it, because I think when you lay all those options out there, you're giving somebody an option that's in a rough place and they just don't know what it can mean to them. Having Northside there, being able to say, we can help you. We won't just make that, tell you to keep the baby and walk away, but we can help you with clothing, we can help you with medical care, we can, you can come in and visit us, talk to us if you need that kind of help, and we're connected to all these services that are there to support it. So you're not alone, which is what you feel like when you first find out you're pregnant and you don't want to be.
I have been with the Northside over 20 years, probably close to 25 years. After this occurred with my sister Maria, I always thought, boy, that they did so much for our family.
To think that the Northside Life Clinic and now Abrea has been around for 41, 42 years, and I will be 40 this year. I was one of the first children that this group impacted, that they provided that light, that hope, and just, like I said before, you meet somebody and you just try and solve that momentary crisis, you help them through it. And now, little by little, those things, they grow and they become something. And now, 40 years later, I would never say I'm a Northside Life baby or an Abrea baby, but it's true. And so I can only imagine the thousands of other babies that can say that same thing. They could be police officers, they could be firefighters, they could be nurses and doctors. They can be garbage men, they could be tree trimmers, they could be waiters. I've done all those things. Our world needs all those people. But what would we be if we didn't have all these Abrea babies? I think it's an amazing little bit of an honor to say that you were there at the beginning. It's one of those things that I don't think about how it impacted my life because it impacted my mother's life. But I wouldn't be here to talk about it and to hear her story if it wasn't for the help and the support that she received.